Hi there, folks. Welcome back to Highest Gear Reviews. Hey, thanks so much for joining. I'm Lou Thomas, of course. And hey, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button wherever they're located on the screen. Really helps me out getting some new vehicles. So let's get right into it. Today, what we got here is the 2024 Alfa Romeo Tonale Veloce model, is what this one is. So this one's a pretty well optioned one, pretty high option package. So as far as the Tonales, if you're not familiar with them, it kind of took a while for them to get here, right? Basically, these cars debuted in about 2019 at the Geneva Auto Show, but took a while to get here, COVID, all that kind of stuff, production problems, but here they are. Basically, this car really is a Dodge Hornet, okay? It is made in the United States, but it has come with that Italian flair added onto it. So, with that said, this is not the cheapest subcompact SUV you can buy, but it is a pretty stylish looking one. I think you'll agree. They basically start around $45,000, go up to about $51,000. This one's a pretty high-end package one, so it's going to put you close to that $50,000 mark. So, what do we have here, right? Well, basically, this car, what you see is kind of what you get as far as powertrains go. There's one powertrain available. It's basically a 1.3-liter, 4-cylinder, turbocharged, intercooled engine in it. All-wheel drive as well. They all come with all-wheel drive. And it's also a plug-in hybrid, which is pretty cool as far as the range is going to get you. As far as where's the motors on this one, because motors are going to put in weird places. Still in the front, but the electric motor is actually driving the rear wheels on the vehicle, so that might be a little bit different. And that kind of gives it that all-wheel drive capability. As far as power goes, there's quite a lot to like as far as power in this particular vehicle. With the electric assist, you're looking at about 285 horsepower, about 347 foot-pounds of torque. So this one scoots. It goes pretty darn well. That's with the electric and the gas motor combined. If you're running just the gas motor, basically it's just running gas motor, it's going to be 180 horsepower and right around 200 foot-pounds of torque. However, when you get on it and the electric motor jumps in and you scoot on down the road. As far as 0 to 60 times, pretty impressive for an SUV, about 5.5 seconds, and top speed is going to be limited to about 125 miles per hour, which is more obviously than enough. As far as range goes, not too shabby. As far as the electronic mode or the hybrid assist mode, that's going to be about 75 miles per gallon is what the rating is. As far as without that, it's going to be about 28 miles per gallon. So let's take a deeper look at the 2024 Alfa Romeo Tonale. So as far as driving the 24 Tonale, not a bad place to be. Engine is a little bit buzzy. Obviously, it's that tiny little 1.3 liter engine trying to get you down the road in a brisk manner. As far as steering feels goes, not bad. A little bit vague. However, the steering wheel feels fantastic. As far as the car, how it feels on the road, it's taut. I mean, it's a pretty firm suspension, I guess you call it, kind of a European-y type feel. And I do have it. Let's see what mode we have it in. We're in performance mode. So now I'm going to put it in the soft damper mode. And a little bit smoother, I think, a little bit softer. But as far as accelerator response, not too bad, not too bad. It does have quite a bit of get up and go, that's for sure. As far as when you really kind of get on it, it really does kind of scoot down the road. The regenerative braking is kind of an odd sensation a little bit. It's it's kind of like an engine braking system where it's sending power back to the battery to recharge it. Makes an odd kind of sound, like a little whirling sound, I guess you'd call it. But overall, not too bad at all. Everything feels like it's supposed to be. As far as all the gauges, everything's nice and accessible, so pretty easy to get to. Feels actually pretty comfortable to drive. As far as the pedals feel, brake pedal is very close to the accelerator pedal, like in my opinion, maybe a little bit too close. And like I said, I've got kind of bigger feet, like size 12 shoes, and I can feel it rubbing on the accelerator and the brake pedal kind of at the same time. So that would be nice to make those just a wee bit wider, but let's get on it here. Yeah, not too bad. I mean, it's, you can tell it's working to get up to speed, and then those turbos pull, or the turbo pulls relatively smoothly as well. So, as far as drivability, no real complaints, nice view. Everything looks nice as far as good visibility. Rear view mirror, not too bad. So, Yeah, it's kind of a fun little car, very spirited. It does feel rather darty when you do the turns, just because that incredibly short wheelbase. But let's get on it here. Yeah, not bad at all. Good job. Alright, so let's take a look at the styling on the Alfa Romeo. So first off, this paint color is really cool. This green with this metallic on it. Hopefully the camera picks it up, but it is a really very cool looking color. So, pretty unique as far as the styling of the Alfa Romeo, right? Always they have this kind of triangle right here. Always a symbol of an Alfa Romeo vehicle. Nice big Alfa Romeo logo there, of course. This plastic in here, although it may kind of look like that kind of flash carbon fiber, it's not. It's like a grayish black. This one here is a little bit more of that flash look. I call it flash look carbon fiber. It doesn't have the weave in it, but it does have kind of the, I guess you call it the sparkle in it. Pretty cool setup down here as far as this auxiliary grille. Some little intakes over here as well. Really cool looking headlights. Those things look really neat at night, so nicely done. Overall styling, pretty nicely styled vehicle in my opinion. I mean, it's a cool little SUV. It's not one of the routine cookie cutter type ones. Now this particular one does have, I believe, with the 20-inch wheels on it. These are kind of the telephone dial. For you younger folks, you might not remember the old rotary phone, put your finger in, turn around. That's the design of these wheels. Big Brembo brakes on there. Those also do the regenerative braking system on as well. As far as tires go, nice tires, set of Michelin's. Looks like that 235, 40, 20s as far as the tires. As we come down here, kind of this, I guess this blackish molding comes all the way down and all the way back, obviously. Right here, your mirror assembly, pretty cool. A little Italian flag right here. Black on the top. Then goes kind of body color back here as well. This is a huge sunroof right here. Nice body colored door handles, a little push button on them. Yeah, pretty nicely done. On each side, you've got different kind of things. You've got fuel, and then the other side is the EV charges, so you can charge it up at home or the EV charging station, that kind of stuff. So, looks pretty good. As far as the doors go, it's kind of cool. This little section here, I don't know if you can see it, but anyway, it's kind of curved around. It's attached, so it doesn't like this little cut in the body. It's nicely molded in here, so that looks pretty cool. So, looks pretty good. As far as the rear of the Tonale, looks pretty darn good. So these lights here, these kind of all light up going across back here. Nice dual exhaust back there as well. Looks really good. Nice Alfa Romeo logo here. Pretty nicely styled little vehicle. Obviously windshield wiper. Maybe they could have tucked that in somewhere, hidden it a little bit. But no, it looks pretty darn good. Go around to the rear side here. And, just a nice looking little vehicle. I mean, pretty darn stylish. Hey, it's not your regular cookie cutter SUV. It's a pretty stylish Italian little stallion right here. Well, let's look at the driving position of the Tonale. So, actually, the door opens pretty widely. Now, you'd think that wouldn't be an issue, but you'd be surprised. Some cars, the door just doesn't open wide enough to get in and out of comfortably. So, here we go. This is my normal seating position. And not too bad. I mean, it's pretty darn comfortable. Seat's real nice. Steering wheel feels great. I really do like this steering wheel. It's nice. It's got kind of the flat bottom here. The driving position feels good. Good visibility. Looks like everything is pretty accessible as far as I can see. Quite a bit going on with the steering wheel. Obviously, we've got the paddle shifters. We'll show that as well. But no, not too bad. Footwell, not bad. Maybe a little bit tight with where the dead pedal is. The dead pedal extends out quite a bit. Of course, I do have pretty big feet, I guess. But no, not too bad. Feels like a pretty good driving position. As far as the doors go, it looks pretty nice. Surfaces feel good. Yeah, not too bad. Well, here we are inside the Alfa Romeo Tonale, so nice place to be. Like I said, I really do like this steering wheel. It's really nicely done. Obviously, your light gauges, kind of fuel fillers all on your left side over here. Trunk releases over here as well. Automatic running lights, all that kind of stuff. These kind of vents are pretty cool, right? As far as these little round ones here. Pretty neat kind of an aviation theme, I feel to them. Nice big Alfa Romeo logo here. Start-stop button is right here. It's kind of cool. Although it is kind of funny when you see people that haven't been in Alfa Romeo, they can't find the start button, so they're kind of looking around here and everything, but here it is right here. All the controls for your adaptive cruise control are over here, so it does have lane keep assist, active cruise control, adaptive cruise control, as far as maintaining that distance between you and the vehicle in front of you. I found it works pretty good, like all the cruise control or adaptive cruise control systems. Actually, as far as the lane keep assist rather, is a little bit wavy on there, and you just got to kind of keep your eye on it. But nice steering wheel. Over here you have kind of your controls for your infotainment system, telephone, all that kind of stuff. So you can scroll through the different screens as far as on the dashboard indicator and stuff, going for all the different modes here. Like here's the navigation mode, kind of cool. Puts the whole navigation right in front of you as well, so you don't have to keep looking over here, and all those other kind of fun stuff. So all kinds of stuff going on here. Nice display, nice and crisp display. Sometimes you do get kind of lost as far as what gear you're in, and I'm trying to work out actually where is the gear indicator. Oh, here it is. It's way down here. Maybe a little bit bigger in the middle would have been kind of handy, I think. Coming over here, do have a pretty good sized display here. I think it's like an 11-inch or so display, kind of that letterbox, I guess you could call it, display. Not integrated into the dash. I haven't quite gotten there yet, but still a nice display. As far as the actual speed on things, it has a little bit of a delay in it. So we just press the home button here. Let's go here. So I think it has just that slight bit of a delay in it, which, I mean, maybe just need a bigger processor, I guess. So there's the navigation. See, so it took a little while for the navigation to pop on, but once it comes on, real nice display. You can change how it looks as far as 3D, just kind of a flat look, like a map view, basically, and then change your direction, go back to 3D. So pretty cool. Vehicle settings, you can do a whole bunch of stuff on here, right? You can look at your performance, turbo, torque, all that kind of stuff, some other gauges. You can go into the hybrid mode. Let's press that one. And here we go. So like I said, a little bit of a lag there, but now it's going to show kind of the power distribution, all that kind of stuff. So that's kind of cool. Driving history, whatever that is. Some other stuff, charge settings, you can adjust how the EV system works as far as power distribution goes and all that kind of stuff. We go to performance. Let's see here. So that's the same one we already saw. Controls. Let's see what that one does. Okay, as far as surround camera, so you press this one here, and then there's your kind of surround view as far as the camera. Looks a little bit weird now because I actually have the trunk open, but that's kind of what it looks like as far as the rear view. And now we'll go to the front view, and there's our front view. So yeah, well, pretty cool. Good display. Nice kind of this it's almost an aluminum feel to these vent gauges and all that kind of stuff. Really easy to use controls right here. Just these kind of toggle switches, toggle them up, down, whatever you need to do. Really easy. This one here adjusts your driving type parameters for the vehicle, as far as like a dynamic mode, a natural mode, and then a kind of an economy, I guess you could call it, or standard driver mode. This one here has the adaptive shock absorbers, so you just press this button, they'll go from soft to hard. Firm them up. 12-volt power supply, USB, USB-C. Down here, we've got the volume control and also a mute button for the radio. I really do like having this here. It's just easier to use. Parking brake, e-save, which just deals with the EV system as far as storing the power in it. Kind of parking sensors, 2 cup holders, pretty good sized cup holders, and then of course a little center dealio here. You can put quite a bit of stuff in there. I got some stuff in there. So nicely done. Pretty nice interior. Seats are very comfortable. Nice buckets, nice leather, and all that kind of stuff, heated and cooled and everything. So yeah, nice. As you know, it's kind of comical, but I like to see if I can fit in the back seat of these vehicles that I do the reviews on. So the front seat is set how I would set it. That's about a 6'5" driver, right? That's how I would set it. Obviously, if you got big folks like me traveling in your vehicle constantly, get a bigger SUV. But just for the fun of it, let's see if I do fit in the back seat. All right, so nice wide opening door. This is going to be tight. Oh, okay. All right. Okay, well, I'm kind of surprised. I actually did fit in the back here. Headroom is obviously very tight for me, but for a normal sized person, it's going to be perfectly fine. My legs are apart as far as wrapping around this seat here, so that's a snag. Pretty cool. Has a little holder here. You can put some magazines or something, whatever you're going to carry back here. It does have armrest here, so it's tight, but I guess it's doable. Let's see if I can close the door and not crush my leg. Okay, I'm not going to lie to you, that's tight. It pushed my leg all the way down across the seat here. But like I said, for an average sized person, not too bad. Let's see how we get out of here. Probably not very gracefully. Oh. All right, well, we survived. kind of surprising. So let's take a look at the trunk area in this Tonale. So press the button, of course opens, pops open. And inside here, not too bad really. I mean, pretty good room. Little tie down here. Let's take a look under here. Oh, that's a bummer. No spare tire, just has that little pump basically, and a kind of fix-a-flat, I was going to call it. It does have a pass-through here, so that opens up. You can pass your skis and that kind of stuff through there. There's a 12-volt outlet back here as well. And of course, these seats are fold-down seats, obviously. So there's going to be a tether or a little release inside there. And what do we have over here? Nothing over there. A couple lights and 12 volts. So, not too bad. Enough room. Little package shelf here. Obviously, you can remove this as well. Good to keep this in though, as far as getting some privacy for your belongings when you're traveling around. So, not too bad. So as far as under the hood, well, there's not really much to see. I mean, it's not a beautiful engine, I guess you could say. All your stuff's there. Big old turbo over here. Everything's pretty easy to get to. Washer fluid, coolant, all that kind of stuff. So I mean, pretty easy to get to. So just remember, this is 1.3 liter, 4-cylinder intercooled turbo, about 285 horsepower when you combine the engine with the electric engine. Like I said, it's mounted to the rear of the vehicle. About 347 foot-pounds of torque, so that's quite a bit. So it'll get you down the road. So there you have it, folks. Another review in the bag. 2024 Alfa Romeo Tonale Veloce. Nice car, cool little car. Is it worth the money? Man, I don't know. I mean, it's a big number they're asking for such a small SUV. But however, like I said, I mean, it comes with everything you need, right? All-wheel drive, turbo, intercooled, e-hybrid, drive on the electric motor. You can go about 30 miles, and I think I forgot to mention as well. Plug it in at home. Don't need any kind of special charging equipment or anything like that. So, would I buy one? I don't know. It's a consideration. It's a little bit too small for what I would need, but if I'm a younger family, smaller family, it's always an option, right? Has that cool Italian flair. Italian looks to it, good performance, pretty solid little vehicle. So, hey, good job, Alfa Romeo. Do me a favor, hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you next time. Thanks, guys. Take care.